Hello class. Today we're going to be talking about ratios. I know that some of you may remember ratios from last year, but in order to solve proportions we need to review what a ratio is and the parts of a ratio. We can compare two amounts using ratios. They can be written as a fraction, a colon in between the two terms, or using the word to. As you can see, in this circle we have 1, 2, 3, 4 ducks and 2 iPads. The ratio of ducks to iPads is 4 to 2. Notice that I spoke ducks to iPads. We need to keep them in the same order. There are 4 ducks and 2 iPads. Here is the example using the word to. Here is an example using a fraction. The numerator 4 over the denominator 2. And lastly, using a colon. You can't forget about the ducks. When you compare an item to the total number of objects, you need to remember to include the ducks, or include the item that's being compared. So in this example, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total items. So the ratio of ducks to items is 4 to 6. A term is each quantity in a ratio. The ratio here of hamburgers to milkshakes is 3 to 1. There are 3 hamburgers for every 1 milkshake. The ratio of fries to total food items is 4 to 8. There are 4 packages of fries for 8 food items. 3, 1, 4, and 8 in this example are all terms. Equivalent ratios are the same thing as equivalent fractions. In this example, 2 to 7 is equivalent to 4 to 14. To get from 2 to 4, we need to multiply by 2. To get from 7 to 14, we also multiply by 2. These are equivalent ratios. The ratio of pencils to pens is 6 to 2. What is the ratio in simplest form? Well, we need to think of a number that goes into both 6 and 2 evenly. You guessed it, when you divide both 6 and 2 by 2, you get a reduced ratio of 3 pencils to 1 pen. Let's practice. Write each ratio in simplest form. I want you to get a separate piece of paper and write these 3 ratios in simplest form. I read 49 out of 91 pages. There are 36 black keys out of 88 piano keys. There are 4 kings in a deck of 52 cards. Remember, you can write ratios 3 different ways. As a fraction, using a colon, or using the word to. If you've already finished, practice trying to reduce each ratio by multiplying or dividing by a common factor. Now go ahead and check your work. If your answer matches any of the answers that I've listed, you're correct. The most correct answers for the piano keys and the deck of cards is the reduced form, 9 to 22 or 1 to 13. Try playing the game. Online there is a game called Ratio Blaster. I've listed the site above the icon right here, Or you can just do a Google search for the game Ratio Blaster. You'll be matching equivalent ratios, and it will be great practice to come into class tomorrow.